And welcome to Planet 412. I am excited about tonight's show. Hello to everybody in the chat. Let me go over here real quick and see who's here. I have Tim Houston, Quicksilver, Carol. Who else we got? Logan Arnold, um, Kel, BJ, my moderator. So, hello to everybody. And as always, guys, we know that it will just start filling up real quick. I have a good show for you tonight, and I should have advertised it. I feel bad I didn't think about it, but we have a great guest tonight, a very good friend of mine. Um, so, what I'm going to do is bring him on screen. Let me unmute him. And hello, sir. How are
Hello,
you?
hello. How you doing, Matt?
I'm doing well. Everybody, this is, well, do you want me to call you Taz or do you want to go by your full name?
Whatever works for you, brother. Taz is fine. It's short for Tazariah. You know, it's like I prefer Tazariah, but Taz is totally fine. I prefer chocolate ice cream, but I'll always eat the vanilla. You know what I'm saying?
See, I am different. I am reverse. So what I'm going to do real quick is let everybody know, guys. Tazariah Wolf has worked in the entertainment industry for more than 40 years, working on more than 50 full-length feature films, both independent and studio films, 28 different national and international television shows, more than 50 short films, 113 commercials, more than 50 music videos, a handful of documentaries, and countless corporate video projects for companies like Best Buy, General Mills, John Deere, and even the Green Bay Packers. Why not the Steelers? After retiring as a director and producer, he became a founding member of Three Headed Monster Productions 4 years ago, which has made 4 feature-length films that are currently streaming on multiple streaming services and has 15 short films and 5 music videos under that banner, all for little or no budget, might I add, and all turning a profit with friends and family, both new and old. He also consults with creative and every shape and size to help them reach their goals and chase their dreams. Hold on, I got to move this down. From YouTube to Hollywood, he loves lifting up others and sharing all the tricks of the trade he has learned over the years. He generally stays off social media, but he's out there if you need him and have a good heart. Seek him out. I have had the honor of meeting Taz because, as many of you know, in October, we're going to have a huge event here on Planet 412
Yep.
and the in between. You are a very like family with Carol Ann and Mr. In Between, Anthony Reed. And they actually asked, would I mind, me and David Wolf, if we brought anybody new onto the project for the Hellier, Kentucky, documentary video that we're doing for the channels. And when I said, of course, I found out what your list was of all the things you've done, and I was like, hell yes, why wouldn't I want him? So I'm super stoked to have you on, brother. Thank you for coming tonight to be on the live stream with us.
Matt, it's my pleasure. I'm really looking forward to our adventures in Hell Year in October, and I'm really proud to support your channel. Of course, Carolyn and Anthony are family to me, and I'm proud of their channel and Dave's channel. You guys are doing fun work. You're doing good work, and it's exciting. It's exciting to see the things you guys turn up, and I think that it's stuff that it's the whole world should get a chance to look at. And
Thank you. I
it's
hope they do see it.
it's fun looking through your eyes, and I believe in
Well,
the work
thank
that you're
you.
doing.
Thank you. Well, I am a work in progress, as I always say. So I'm going to be stealing stuff from you and having you help me with it,
You
and
can't
other.
steal what you get, what I give away, brother.
Right. Hey, BJ Lapierre, who's the sensitive that we've mentioned numerous times to you, she is my moderator here, and she's saying this trip is going to be interesting. So she is here with us, and hello, Josie Nebby, and everybody else that's here. So without further ado, I am going to start. You guys know what this is all about. Um, Taz is here to join in the fun of reviewing these. So let's get this started, everybody.
I'm excited to see him.
We had one that we had started here before, and let me come back to you guys and start sharing. This was sent to me by our viewer, Kat.
What is that? Oh, man.
Everyone, the view is from a drone.
What the world?
Haven't just been observing
All
Earth.
right,
Now, how you feeling?
let me stop this. Back to you. Where is that
According to Kodak, yes, it is real.
uh, hold on a second, guys. I don't know where that's coming from. Give me a second here. I don't know where that's coming from. Hold on, everybody. That is I don't know where this is coming from. Hold on a second, guys. All right. I guess it was coming from Kat's channel. My apologies, guys. That was really odd. Why is my camera not showing now? Oh, I know why. Hold on. Okay, I kicked you out of there. Hold on.
That's all right.
Oh my goodness.
It's exciting.
I got gremlins. Hold on, guys. Okay, now I got it. As we open up with an embarrassing, I don't know why that was doing that on Facebook. So my apologies, everybody. But you guys know this shit happens sometimes. Uh, Taz, what do you think about what just we witnessed there? And hello
Yeah.
to Mister In Between.
At the end of the day, that one's rough. I don't. That's just would be so easy to fake. Um, and I think that one's a hoax. I'm just gonna say it outright. Um, I've been around a lot of drone cameras. It would have been easy to bring the drone down. Maybe there's even very simple things a person can do to make that one look less fake. Just yeah, that just looks like a guy in a suit to me.
I agree. And you know, BJ, you had mentioned there's still background noise. Um, Taz does not have a microphone. He's using his computer, so that might be where the noise is coming from. Let me check something real quick. There you go. Was that a fan? Is that what that was?
Yeah, sorry about that. That's on me.
No, don't apologize. I use one myself. So awesome. Guys, I mean, you know what I'm going to say as well. I've seen that one before. I think that is absolutely a hoax. Guys, what is your opinions? I'm pretty sure what the majority of you guys are going to say. Let me see here. Tim Houston said, "Yeah, it's pretty suspect, 100%." Anthony, Mister In Between, it wasn't blurry enough to be a real Bigfoot. Absolutely, I agree. It always is that unbelievable stuff.
Now, if that was a
Um,
fictional piece, I'd have had that drone come down, get into the Bigfoot's face, and have the Bigfoot smash it. That would have made it a lot more believable.
yeah, I was just going to say the same thing. Um, Happy Canuck says, "Wouldn't be a Bigfoot. Wouldn't a Bigfoot look up at it?" Yes, here's her comment, and hello to you. Absolutely, I know would have done the same thing. I would have, sacrificed the drone and let him do that. He would have been looking up, and more than likely, if it was a real one, he would have not even came out. He would have heard it.
Right, right.
So,
That's what makes Bigfoot so interesting. Is they can see you coming a mile away, and there's just drones make noise.
mhm.
Bigfoot would have noticed that.
100%. Yeah, it was definitely, let's see, Quicksilver. I think it's nonsense. Yeah, 100%. Um, we have everybody basically saying it's that. Josie says it was too redhead. I don't know. Maybe. Um, let's see. Tim Houston says, where did it go? Yep, Taz, pilot the drone right at it. Absolutely.
I got to
So
make a Jack Link's commercial with the Bigfoot campaign one time. That Bigfoot was way more believable, and that was
I
just a guy in a
agree.
rubber suit.
And you know what? The thing that anybody that doesn't look, and guys, definitely go over to Josie Nebby's channel and help her out there. You always have to look at. I always look at the legs because whenever it's a costume, you can see the flapping on the sides. That's the first thing I always look for. And when they're showing it over the top, you can actually see that stuff moving. So let me move to another video here, guys, and hopefully we won't have the same issue that we had before. In fact, you know what? I'm nervous to use that one. So what I want to do is I'm going to go and I'm going to put on a video that I sent you, Taz, earlier, one of them, because they had some really good videos on there. Let's see. Let me see something. I want to check the one that I sent you real quick. Everybody, hold on one sec. Bear with me. Okay, there it is. Top 20. There we go. Top 20 scariest TikTok ghost videos. Let me pause it and rewind it for you guys. I will come back and get me and Taz off the screen as soon as I share it. All right, us two will see you guys in a minute or two. Oh, the sound. My bad. Hold on. This is Nuke's top 5 channel, just to give him some love since we're using video.
The top 20 scariest TikTok ghost videos of the year. Hiding in the dark. TikTok user Pershka recorded a quick video intending to show her noisy ice machine on TikTok. But when she was about to post it, she noticed something truly chilling. Did you see it? Right before she flips on the light switch, what looks like a little girl can be seen standing right next to the ice machine. But as the light turns on, no one there. Is it just a trick of the light? Or could it be a TikTok hoax? I leave it to you to decide.
Pause it there. Let me come back to you guys. Get us off the screen, or us on the screen. Let me take this off of the scene. So, what do you think, Taz, from that one?
They kind of gave us the answer. Is it just a trick of the light or a TikTok hoax? Notice being an actual ghost wasn't the choices.
Right,
You know,
right.
I've laid in, I think everybody's laid in bed at night and they're half asleep, or there's, the lights going on, lights going off. I mean, they do it at the beginning of Monsters Inc. with the shirt hanging over the chair. Is it a monster? No, it's just a shirt. Our mind kind of wants to play tricks on ourselves. I think that's just a shadow of right before the light goes on. And I don't believe it. I think that it's just now it could be a little bit of camera trickery,
Right.
but my gut tells me that it's a reflection. It's something when light comes flooding into a room, that second before it does, there's all kinds of bouncing and shaping and things that are going on. I don't believe that one. I don't
Mm-hmm.
believe that someone was standing there. And really, for me, the first real tip off was who makes a video about a noisy ice maker.
Exactly. Very good point.
So the context was already sus to me.
Right. I
It's like,
agree. From
you
the
know,
producer guys, that you pointed a huge one. Lisa Ray makes a good point. That light switching on is a good way to transition between the kid being there and vanishing as well. For somebody, making a hoax video, I'm not even really, going to go over too many comments. Let's see here. This Oh, that is a compliment. One of my guys I want to get myself looking after my show. Taz Carroll says Taz looks like Josh Gates. One of my biggest inspirations. He is the reason I started, partly started this channel because of what he does. That's kind of what I hope I can get my channel to turn into someday. And Josh is a good looking guy. He is one of the funniest human beings I have ever heard in my life. Quicksilver says Taz is right. At
boy, it
least
doesn't get old hearing that.
no. Lisa Wright said, I would rather have seen her fabulous brownies. Ice makers do not excite me. New England Dirt Roadie said, Gen Z makes videos of noisy ice makers. Carol said, you're very handsome. So we are gonna move on to the next video, guys. You could always rewind it, guys, and look at how good looking Taz is and
Oh,
pause.
man.
Red door, yellow door. Natalie J and her friends are playing the scary sleepover game, Red Door, Yellow Door. Now, if you want to try it, you'll just have to look that up on your own. But I will say that one of the rules of the game is that if you see someone while in the supposed, quote, trance state, you're never supposed to talk to them, as it is said that it's not a real person, but an evil presence.
Red door, yellow door, any other color door. 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 Yellow door. What do you see?
It's like a purple door, red door, and a yellow one.
Are you in the room?
Yeah. Oh, oh shoot. I'm on the street.
Oh no. No, you better wake him up.
Whoa.
Wake him up.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes. That his friend, Mom. The one that died. The one that he read about in the restroom. That was his big friend. Tito, it's okay, Tito.
Wake him up.
Tito.
Ooh.
Tito.
You really whacked him there.
It's okay.
Now, I'm not even going to try to pretend that I know what's going on here. I'll only say that if this is all a hoax, then that was some pretty impressive acting, because that seemed like a legitimate freak out.
Yeah, I agree. Here, I'm coming back, guys. I want to take this from the scene here. What do you think about that one? I mean,
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, brother, but that's just a bunch of nonsense. The best acting in the world's easy to do. Clearly they're related to each other. Clearly they're siblings. Because she's like, "Oh, Mom, she remembered her friend. Wake him up, wake him up." She's slapping that boy like that's a relative.
mm-hmm.
And
Good point.
And his eyes never open. I was looking at his eyes. I could close my eyes and pretend to be crying in a heartbeat. And that's, again, I agree with Tim here, who's saying there's no context. There's no anything. Everything, I don't want to be cynical, but at the same time, it's just so easy to make this stuff and so easy to throw it out there for clicks, and to get people to watch. That's just kids screwing around in the bedroom, with a camera. And, they couldn't even say red door, yellow door without laughing, because it was all a big inside joke. And he just started getting upset and saying some name.
Right.
There's nothing about that was, like Carol Ann says, there's nothing about that was even remotely paranormal. I mean, I guess it is possible that individual was having some sort of relaxed subconscious state and remembered some sort of bad memory because they were telling ghost stories at best. But that at best, there wasn't anything mystical or magical going on there. And realistically, I think it was a bunch of ridiculousness.
I in the end, and I always say this, I always try and give, unless it's just so ridiculously fake, I don't even go to reviews. I try and give everybody, a chance. And, the slapping was the only thing I grabbed in there. I do think it was a hoax too, but, there's always a small chance something is. I agree with you. Maybe in a very small chance that he saw something. I agree, though, that it was fake.
Always look at the eyes, which we never saw.
No, you didn't. And there's still talk going on about how good looking you are. And
oh my gosh,
they have thrown me in the mix too. So
my friends tell me I fell out of the ugly tree and hit every branch on the way down. But my wife thinks I'm good looking, so that's the only one who matters to me.
Josie Nebby says, Taz got pretty boy looks. Matt has roughed, handsome looks. When I shave, I'm always told I have the baby face, but I'll take bad boy roughed up look. Thank you, BJ. Thank you, guys. We'll take the compliments for sure. And all the guys in here are like not commenting and all. They're like, whatever.
They're rolling their eyes like we are.
Right. Let's move on, guys. Thank you for the compliments.
Thank you very much.
Kel says that you're blushing, Taz. So let me move on from this one, guys. Here we go.
All right. Anyway, she claims that she is usually unaffected by anything scary that she watches on the internet or TV. But when her uncle sent her this video captured at his apartment in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, she was shocked.
Looks like a guy in the kitchen.
The family claims that they have been tormented by frequent paranormal activity for the entire 4 years that they have lived in this apartment. But they say they've never captured anything like this before. What terrifies the family even more is that the dark figure, which appears to have claws for hands, can be seen coming out of their sleeping baby's bedroom. When they received the notification of captured movement caught by their security camera, they say they immediately fled the apartment to stay at their parents' home. So did the family capture some dark entity on camera? You decide.
So I am going to come back real quick, and this will be a fast one, guys. Absolutely just some dude standing in whatever room that was. I saw no claws. And the only reason they left their house was to go get dinner. That's just my opinion.
Sure. I mean, if the camera would then go into the room and turn in the room and see a sleeping baby, maybe. But I mean, you're right. I was like, oh, it's my uncle sent me this video from Pittsburgh. Oh, look, it's a video of my uncle peeking around the corner.
Yeah. Quicksilver. Well, I'll give you the comment here. Looked like hands to me.
Yeah, it just looked like a guy peeking around the corner. Let's make something scary. See if it catches any wind.
100%. Let's move on, guys.
On the road. TikTok user Sherman O'Neill worked at a local trucking company in Fort Smith, Arkansas. He says that one night one of the truck drivers captured strange footage on a highway outside of Ada, Oklahoma. Many people, including children, have tragically lost their lives on the two busy highways running through the small town. Sherman and his workmates can be seen watching the dashcam footage from the truck. They are shocked by what they see.
27 there. Yeah. Let it roll. Come on. Come on, let it roll. Right there. Whoa.
The truck driver barely manages to avoid hitting what seems to be a small child that appears out of thin air. But it gets even creepier, because the driver says that he immediately stopped the large truck on the side of the road after this incident. He looked everywhere for the child. He found nothing. He called local police, but again, there were no reports of lost or missing children anywhere in the area.
It's freaky.
So, is this a ghost caught on camera? Or a completely random, unexplained child on a dark highway in the middle of the night and in the middle of nowhere? Let me know what you think.
And I will stop there. I'll come back before I even, let Taz at it. You can see the kind of clothes the person's wearing when the lights hit it. I just think it's either a child or a baby, snuck out of their house. Or I've seen videos, police cam footage of the little baby running in the highway one day. So I don't think there's anything paranormal about it.
Right. It's terrifying because it looks like a real child. But again, it'd be so much more believable if we saw 30 seconds of the trucker talking about it. If we saw,
right.
If we saw during day a shot of the farmhouse or the area and say that there's clearly no farmhouse nearby. You just want me to believe that narrative. One other thing I'd like to point out real quick on these videos is like, if you've got to send me or set me up with stock footage of a truck rolling by and sirens in the distance, and if you got to feed me a bunch of stock footage, I'm already going to become super suspicious. Because
Yeah.
if the video can stand on its own 2 feet, it doesn't need that stock footage. If it's
Right.
truly something creepy, paranormal, macabre in any kind of capacity.
I
So,
agree.
do I think that there was a child in the road? Yes. And as a
Hmm.
parent, my heart was in my throat for a second there. But I don't think it was necessarily paranormal.
Right. Right. Let me real quick. Logan Arnold, I've been seeing, he's apparently sick. I didn't see exactly what is going on. Logan, I hope you feel better. I don't know exactly what is going on, like I said, but get better, brother. We don't want to have anything like that going on with any of our 412 family. Um,
Lots of vitamin C.
yeah, Josie Nebby says, I have homemade gluten free chicken noodle soup, Logan. My daughter is sick. So if are you going to send him some? Sandy Lucero or Lucero, how do you pronounce it? I've
Probably
seen
Lucero.
Lucero. I've seen quite a few of these paranormal caught on tape. I don't know what to think about these. A lot of fakery out there. BJ says it's easier to believe if they don't feel the need to add background music and effects in the mix to the videos. I think that's from his channel. He's doing it himself because that's his thing. Um, there is Al13 is one of our viewers here in the chat, and he has a channel. Obviously, guys, first and foremost, support anybody that is part of the 412 family. We're going to go over there. He has some paranormal stuff, I guess, and we'll go over there. And when we finish these, nothing has really blown me away with these. I'm kind of disappointed. I think I picked the wrong video out of the things I sent you. But we're gonna move on from this video here very
Keep them
soon.
coming, brother. Let me see what you got.
Just over your shoulder. TikTok user Alicia Nguyen is alone in her bathroom to record a TikTok video when she captures something truly terrifying. While Alicia switches back and forth from a reflection to herself, what looks to be the figure of a child appears behind her, and then, just as quickly, disappears. Alicia has no idea who or what the mysterious figure could have been. So is it a ghost? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. The Night Visitor.
All right, let me stop this for a second and come back to you guys. I mean, the fact that she's recording right there and doing that is pretty telling, I would say.
Or is it a little brother in the mirror?
Right.
It feels very much like, oh my gosh, I'm in the mirror, but which means I'm in the shot. I'm going to duck out.
Right. Right.
That's very
Exactly.
much what that felt like to me.
I was just gonna just say, Al13, I am already subscribed to you. He makes a comment here. Um, See, they stick out that option in your face. Yeah. Kel says hoax. Agreed. So you know what I'm going to do because I'm kind of getting irritated with this video. He has some good ones though. I think I sent you the wrong one. So what we're going to do is I am going to real quick go to where I have it opened, and I am going to head to his channel real quick. And when I next share this, it is going to be his.
Cool. I uh I'm here for the duration, buddy.
Awesome.
This is a blast to me.
You know what, I enjoy seeing these. It's one of the things that I check out a lot, just myself. Aside from some of my friends' videos, so let's see. Let me go to his channel here. I need to come back real quick and go to the chat and go to the link real quick. Let me pause that. You don't want to hear me talking. All right, let me go back. All right, there it is. All right, Al 13. I am at your channel. So, out of your videos, real quick, let me come back to you guys. Hold on, let me close this window real quick. That's definitely taking up a lot of juice on my computer. One sec, everybody. All right, closing that. Um, Al 13, what video do you want us um, to watch here? If you could comment. Oh, it's on TikTok. Oh, I went to your YouTube channel. Oh, okay. Well, hold on a sec. Uh, let me go back to our. Sorry, everybody. It's taking a second here. Um, and I'm going to have to pause this again as you listen to me talking in echo. Let me click the other. Um,
In the meantime, I want to ask, how cool is Matt's T-shirt, everybody? How
Thank
cool
you
is
very
that?
much.
Planet
Planet
42.
412,
I mean,
baby.
412. I love that T-shirt, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
That's so cool.
Let me open up TikTok here. And you guys can go to on the page. I have my store linked. You can go right there, guys, and you can go to my store. I have a bunch of stuff on there right now, from coffee cups to T-shirts to hoodies. To stickers and posters and all kinds of things. So if you go there, I would appreciate if you guys rep my stuff, and I would greatly appreciate it. It's by the Fourth Wall, and they really do a great job with hooking me up with things. All right, I am on. I am on here. Let me put in. So is it Owl 13 your channel? What's it called? You could post that real quick in the chat. Owl 13. And Lisa Ray, where my channel Planet 412 comes from. Well, aside from it being in another dimension and universe, like my head, I thought that up because um, it has multiple meanings. It used to be my old address. It also has a lot of meaning to me. Um, it My dad used to play the address. He actually hit the lottery a couple times, not for a lot. And then it also has a lot of meaning, like religiously or spiritually, if you put in the number 412 and ask, what does it mean spiritually, it came up with stuff. Stacy, my wife, she does not buy a lot. She is hard to get to buy things in this realm that we're in. And when I read all the different things that it connects to, it sounded like I was reading like me, like a bio for myself. It was really crazy. So if you guys, I'm sorry, I want to go to Al 13's exact TikTok channel. If you guys tell me what the name of your TikTok channel is, I'm there. I want to, get back to reviewing here. I don't want to lose people in the chat or in the video. So if you could pop that up, let me know what the name of your TikTok channel is, Al13. Is he still here? Um, okay. Okay, I'm not getting any answers. So, uh, thank you, Lisa Ray. Josh does a great job. We definitely did a lot there. That is, if anybody's never seen my interview, real quick, on What Lurks Beneath with Josh Nanokio's channel, the number 3 video in like a year and a half, under 2 years, is our interview, and it is his number 3 video of all time. It's got like almost 3 million views in that time. So go check his channel out if you're not subscribed. One of my best friends out there. Oh, he said he has to look for it. Okay. So I guess what we'll do real quick while he's looking for his video is I am going to go back to my history here real quick, to all the videos I was checking out on purpose for us tonight. And let me put up another one. Oh, this is a good one right here. Hold on one sec. This is by Slapped Ham. He is a paranormal channel that goes over videos like we're doing here. So let me bring this up on a sec. I'll come back to you guys in 1 second. Let me open this, share it. And I apologize, guys, that took so long. I was trying to let his channel come up here, but he's working on that for us. Let me rewind this for you.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some children caught on camera being scared by real ghosts.
Hey, Rye.
So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more interesting
Rye Boss
content,
here.
just like this.
From Codegas.
Children haunted by ghosts is certainly not a new phenomenon. This footage, uploaded to YouTube by DogZapper50, was actually captured in 1990. In the video, a mother is seen having a cute conversation with her 2-year-old daughter.
Look here, that's your elbow.
The girl sits in a high chair smiling and chatting with her mother. She doesn't seem to have a care in the world. Then, the footage takes a strange turn. We see the toddler twist around in her chair to look at the wall behind her. When she turns back to the camera, the carefree smile on her face has been transformed into a look of confusion. She looks at her mother and asks what happened to the ghost.
Where is the ghost? Ghost?
It's unclear if she saw a ghost behind her high chair or if she's commenting on an earlier spiritual encounter. However, when her mother nervously asks her to elaborate, the young girl asks a shocking question. She looks at her mother and inquires, "Daddy killed him."
Whoa.
Daddy kill him? Yeah.
The toddler's mother is clearly shaken by this bizarre and frightening comment. She begins to chuckle nervously.
Yeah.
Then gradually erupts into almost maniacal laughter. The footage ends before the child is given an answer to her macabre inquiry.
Okay, well, definitely a odd video. The thing for me, Taz, that always grabs me about kids is, it's widely known in the paranormal realm that children, for the reason because they're young and their brains haven't developed too much, they are able to see things paranormally that adults, for whatever reason, seem to lose that ability. So, hard to tell in that one if he was just being a kid or if, he was referring to, like they said, another time. But really weird, too, about the daddy killed him thing.
Well, so yeah, I agree with you. I think that, again, looking back on the wall, I have got no problem believing that ghosts are out there. And
Hmm.
I agree with you that children are more susceptible and more aware of these kinds of things. The only thing that didn't bother me actually was her question about, because it was a question. It was a little girl, and it was a question. She's like, "Oh, did Daddy kill him?" I can hear a dad calming a little girl if she saw a ghost previously, and
Oh,
telling the little girl, "Don't worry. If any ghosts come around here, I'll kill him. I'll protect
oh,
you."
good
You know,
point.
I say these kinds of things. I just said something like that to my daughter the other night. It's cooler, so we've been sleeping with the windows open. She was
Hmm.
hearing crackles and probably raccoons in the field. And she's like, "Dad, close the window." I'm like, "Dad's not going to let anything bad happen to you. You know, I will protect you. And if any comes around, your dad will take care of them. I'll get them." And
Good
so
point.
she was asking that like a question. That said, do I believe that little girl saw something either around her shoulder or previously? Like, hey, where'd the ghost go? Oh, that's right. Did Daddy kill that one too? Yeah. You know, I think that there's something to that, but I
Hmm.
don't think there's necessarily, Carol Ann said, yeah, maybe Daddy kills spiders or whatever for her. So is there something there? Potentially.
Right.
It felt very genuine, but I wasn't concerned about her question.
I agree. That one, I think absolutely can be uh, construed in many, many different ways. Al 13, you can definitely share it directly if you would like to. The easiest thing to do, if you are on, or if are we friends on Facebook? Are you on Facebook? Because if you are, you could send it to me on my messenger. That'd be the easiest thing to do because I have that open and I can share it right from here. If we're not friends, you could still send it to me too. So let's go back to the next one, guys.
Children haunted by ghosts are not always terrified by the experience. In some instances, such as this series of videos uploaded to YouTube by Julius Kitty, the ghosts seem to be a friendly presence in the child's life. In the first video in the series, we see the young girl staring at the ceiling.
My daughter's been randomly looking at the ceiling all day long.
Her mother states that she's been staring up there all day, yet the camera clearly shows there's nothing there.
And there's nothing up there.
In the second video, the child continues staring and pointing at the ceiling.
Okay.
In a few instances, she seems to be laughing at the antics of her possible ghostly visitor.
They must be pretty funny up there.
While the toddler is mostly unresponsive to her mother's inquiries about the invisible presence, at one point the girl seems to be saying Nana.
What's going on, baby girl?
The child's mother also states that the ghost seems to be teaching the girl to demonstrate her age on her fingers. She would look to and from the ceiling repeatedly, attempting to hold up 2 fingers.
Oh, are you 2 years old?
After appearing to use the ghost as a reference several times, she succeeds at the task.
Oh my gosh, look at her fingers.
In the final video in the series, the girl continues to stare at the invisible presence on the ceiling. This time she seems to be dancing with them, laughing all the while. Then she holds her arms out towards the ceiling as if asking the ghost to pick her up and hold her.
Creeping me out.
Throughout the encounter, she refuses multiple attempts to name who or what it is she's interacting with, leaving her parents to wonder who's visiting their little girl.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let me come back here for you guys, and I already see some comments. Yeah, for sure, Al13, share it to my messenger. I saw somebody had made a comment here a second ago that I wanted to put up for you guys. Let me see something here. You getting tired on us?
No, I just breathed. I was just kind of thinking about that last video, waiting for you to ask.
Go ahead. No, go ahead and comment. I'm putting up Kel's comment too, who said, my oldest daughter used to do that too when she was a baby. I believe she was talking to her grandmother, my mom. What's your opinion on that video?
It could be everything they said, or it could, it could have just been the light. I mean, there's one light at the beginning of that video in the center of the room, and every time she was looking up on her eye line, she's just looking at the light in the ceiling.
Right.
And when she's standing in the middle room reaching up, she's right under the light. Children love lights. They love their eyes going to go to that light. When a little kid, I mean, when she was saying nana, she could have been saying banana.
Right.
When she was wiggling her fingers and that sort of stuff. Now, that said, it could very well be somebody sitting there talking to her.
Right. Absolutely.
I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm just saying that it could be exactly what the narrator said it was in the video. That seems plausible. But at the same time, I think it could have just been a little kid playing with the light and having fun and dancing, because they had a little bit of sugar and they're getting ready to have fun and go to bed.
I agree. Again, that one is just one, that could be anything. I see Kel saying something. It hasn't popped up here yet. Let's see.
I agree with you, Kel. I would believe a child over an adult
Yeah.
again.
So definitely so just to let you know why I said it didn't pop up, I have two screens going here. I have YouTube to my right, and then I have the controls for what's going on in the live stream. It comes like a second or two afterwards.
Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. He's a producer. He's a commentator. He's a host. He's the man.
I am far from a producer. I have a lot of work to do.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you, Matt. I have no intention of growing up.
I want to be just like you in the producing and things. I got a lot to learn. Was the ceiling light behind her when her father was holding her?
I felt like the ceiling light was to her right. Be like the father was in the left of the room, so it was to her right and back.
Oh, thank you, Michael. I'll take that one and put it up on the screen. I appreciate it. I'll take that one. Thank you.
I agree with you. He is a legend. I will say I agree with Carol Ann in that one was way more interesting. I'm 1,000 times better than our Bigfoot drone.
Oh, for sure. Let's move on, guys. Here, and I'm gonna go check out my my Facebook here in a second, Al13.
While some children haunted by ghosts seem to welcome their invisible visitors, others are clearly terrified. For example, the young girl in this video, uploaded by YouTuber Carlio Axakar, doesn't seem to enjoy having a ghost in the house at all. According to the mother who shared the video, the toddler was playing happily in her mother's bedroom when she suddenly became very scared. Staring at something that only she could see, she whispered a chilling phrase, "Scary friend." She then left the room at that point to get away from whatever it was she saw in there. When she returned to the room, she was reluctant to cross the threshold. She kept a tight hold on her mother while staring at something that was lingering behind her. Just before this video was taken, the child left the room and her mother returned on her own. The child then apparently tried to hold her mother back from entering the supposedly haunted space. In the video, we see the girl nervously hovering just outside the door, reluctant to step inside.
What's wrong, Isla?
She takes a tentative step across the threshold, but quickly backtracks. All the while, she's staring at something that is apparently lurking just behind her mother. Like most of the children that seem to be haunted by ghosts, she appears reluctant to name her invisible visitor.
Are you okay?
Many people believe that children possess the ability to sense things that adults can't. Does this video prove that they really can see spirits? Love to get your thoughts on this in the comments section below.
All right, let's come back here. Did it get any better for you? It hasn't for me. I'm
That
really
one killed me because the narrator told such a great story. I would have loved to see that girl lean in the corner and point and say, "Scary friend." But I only know that because the video told the narrator said it. I don't.
right.
To me, that was like a little girl who's in trouble because she broke something, and she's looking at mom who's got the camera, and she's looking at dad over his shoulder, going, "Am I going to get in trouble for knocking over the vase or stealing the last cookie or not?" I mean, it's so easy to take a scene and build a narrative around that scene.
Yes,
I wanted that one to be true so badly.
I do too. So just to let you know what I'm doing as we're speaking right here, I am bringing up Al 13's video so that we can go over that next. I'm going to move on from this one as well. So let me do something here. And thank you, Al 13, for sending that to me. I'm interested to see this. All right, let me undo that. Hold on, let me make this. Can I make it bigger? I don't think there's any sound. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Let me move this back for a second. There's no sound, I don't believe, because the volume is all the way up. So let's see. Well, let's put it in full screen. Can you let us know, Al 13, what's going on here? So we're looking at the picture. I think there's an orb or something there. Whoa, that's wild.
Yeah.
Now that grabs me because at first it looked like maybe a bug was flying down, but it stops in midair and changes direction.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. I'm going to let this play a couple times. Oh, go back, replay. Let's watch this again, guys. Al 13 says, I go over it a few times and I zoom. Oh, Larry Fisher, thank you so much, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, that one, because it changed directions, that's very, very peculiar. You know, there's certain angles where the car drives by, you get a reflection, you know, that goes through your window shades or whatever, but the lines are always consistent.
Right.
It goes down, stops, turns, and then goes down again. That's pretty creepy.
I agree. I want to thank Larry Fisher real quick. Let me put this up. I hate how fast this goes. Larry Fisher just donated to the channel. I want to thank you very much as I try and get this to show itself. There it is. There it is. Stop. Come on. Oh, you son of a, you know what? I'm trying to get your thing up here, brother. I would thank you anyway. If I get it, if I can get it up here, I will. Uh, he just donated $20 here. You guys can see that on the Facebook one. I just want to thank you very much. Very generous. Um, or you're much appreciated, brother. Uh,
So Mr. In Between says he thinks it's a fly or some sort of bug.
hold on a second. Let me get his thing up there. Josie Nebby also, thank you very much. Thank you, Josie. You're awesome. Holy cow, Josie, what are you doing? Thank you, sweetheart.
It's
Oh,
very nice of you, Miss
God.
Josie.
Josie is such a great part of this Planet 412 family. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much, honey. Um, so where is Mr. In Between? Anthony, I'm trying to find you. I have got to find a way to slow this uh, down on my software here that I use to run the show. So I'm not even going to attempt it right now because there's so many comments. So what do you guys all think yourselves? I mean, you know, I think it's possible that this could be what grabs me about the video is the way it's flying super fast down and then it just stops. I've never seen a bug be able to stop and then change directions. Have you?
Yeah, I have, but the thing is was it's going down. My first thought was this is either a light or water or something, some sort of reflective thing. It doesn't, as it falls, it doesn't move like a bug unless it's just a dying bug that's falling to the ground like gravity.
Right.
You know, I mean, I would sooner believe
Tim Houston, thank you.
that, uh, not that Owl 13 would do this, but it almost looks like someone's messing with a laser pointer light or something. But I don't believe that's what's happening here. I think this feels like a genuine camera security footage kind of a vibe here. It just moves in a really particular, unique way. Is all I'm saying. Whatever it is, I don't think it's a bug.
Mm-hmm.
But just from the sheer way it drops before it stops, bugs to me don't drop like that.
Right. Right. And Tim Houston, thank you as well. You guys are really so generous, and thank you so much tonight. Just as Josie Nebby said for the computer fund, I want to get a new computer for the channel because the one I have is definitely lacking from doing everything I needed to. So thank you very much.
Did you see what Al 13 said in the chat? Said it was winter when that happened. No bugs. It is possible it could be an ice crystal too. But the thing about the ice crystal
It's
is
in the house.
and it turns left and then goes back down.
Right. Right.
That's the more peculiar part to me is its movement.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I think it's something. I really do. I've seen a lot of video on like orbs and believable ones. There's a lot of times it could be just snow if they're outside. Obviously when you're inside in a lot of these places it could be dust or bugs, but the fact, as we've been saying, that it was moving so fast and that Al 13 says it's outside, but again, even if it's outside, it stopped and it moved a different direction. That's what grabs me. So,
It's a pixie.
okay. Um, let's move on here, guys. So, what I want to do real quick, since I have TikTok up, I'm going to pull it out of full screen mode and I'm going to put something in the search here.
I'm bummed. I watched this video today, but I forgot to save it. About has anybody seen or heard about this orb that's coming in from outer space?
Yes.
And they're saying that they thought it was a comet, but it doesn't have a tail. And now scientists are saying that it's emitting a light, so it could be like some sort of ship that's like a nuclear um, getting its energy from some sort of nuclear source, creating a light as about the size of the city of Manhattan coming towards the United States. I saw like 5 videos on that today, but I was just kind of glancing at it, and I should have sent them to you, Matt. I apologize, but I'm like, that's pretty crazy. And they had some scientists on, and it was on Facebook, and they were talking about that this isn't behaving like normal outer space um, bodies and entities normally behave. So they're all up in arms about it. Might be something to look for the next time you have a guest watching video.
Oh, absolutely. And you will trust me, you will be back for more. And I have seen some comments on here about what it's doing and what it could possibly be. A lot of people in the know saying, yeah, it's 3-1 Atlas is the name of it, saying that it's going so fast and the trajectory of it is just very odd how it's moving and how it's going past certain big bodied planets and other things in space.
And coming right at us, they say.
Yeah. Which, a lot of people are saying, what if it's some kind of ship coming here and going up and it's gonna come and stop. And of course a lot of people saying, if it's a ship, is it coming here for contact, is it coming here for something nefarious? Unreal estate agent 770 makes a comment like Oumuamua, that the what did they call it, the Black Knight, that it's been it orbited Earth for, they think, thousands of years, and they think that it was it was actually like a drone sent by another intelligent life form to watch our planet for however many years, that there were a lot of different things about it that just didn't work out to it being just some piece of rock. And then when it left our atmosphere, it left at such a high speed that they said there's no way it could have been like just a piece of space rock or something. It was like it had something driving it. So right, Carol, doing a drive-by for sure. All right, guys, we're going to go back to sharing. I have some TikTok videos ready to roll here.
Lay it on me, brother.
For sure. These are, I put in possible ghost videos. So let's start with this one. I've seen this one actually.
A child is playing alone at home when something downright creepy is caught on camera. The footage comes from an indoor home security camera, which recorded the following incident late at night. It wasn't until the day after that the person who posted the video had noticed something strange about the footage. Needless to say, they were left disturbed upon realizing what was captured on film. Jay Van Gogh, who posted the video, writes, "On this particular night, my mother was taking care of my nephew. I only have one nephew. He told my mom he had met a boy that was playing with him. This was our footage.
Oops, sorry guys, I didn't mean to click that.
A child is playing alone at home.
I was trying to make it a
when something strange about the footage. Needless to say, they were left disturbed upon realizing what was captured on film.
I was trying to make this bigger.
Jay Van Gogh, who posted the video, writes, "On this particular night, my mother was taking care of my nephew. I only have one nephew. He told my mom he had met a boy that was playing with him. This was our footage." The security camera captures the uploader's nephew, who appears to be playing by himself. However, it isn't until seconds later that we see another child appear on camera. If the uploader's nephew was the only child present inside the home, then who was this?
I've seen this before.
Even more unsettling is the fact that whoever this was seems to resemble the uploader's nephew in appearance. As we already know, there shouldn't be another child in the footage. It's videos like this that make you question whether a child's imaginary friend is actually imaginary. Of course, it's not certain if a ghost or an entity was caught on camera. Until more footage or information is released on this video, the question still remains: was a ghost caught on camera, or was something else caught instead?
I'm just gonna let this play, guys, because it's very obvious.
A child is playing alone at home when something downright creepy is caught on camera.
The next one here.
The footage comes from an indoor home security camera, which records.
What that obviously could have been, Taz, is the kid was behind the chair. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, that one's real simple. If he's truly by himself, then that's the most terrifying video we've seen all night. If he's not by himself and that's just another kid, wearing the same outfit, two kids, twins, close in age, they both wear the same T-shirts, the parents buy the same PJs, whatever. It's either so innocuous that because it's just two kids playing and they just caught it on video and trying to sell it to us as something scary, or if it's true, then it's terrifying. There's no room for anything else. It's one or the other.
Agreed. Hey, Carol Ann. And yes, she comes in with the easy to fake but creepy. Good to see you. Oh, I'm not even messing with this. My bad, guys.
Yeah, that's AI.
Pathetic. Yeah, let's go to this one right here.
What the heck?
Oh, wait. Let's go back to that for a second. Because they didn't show her feet or who's in there. It's just cut off. All right. Let's move forward again because that is so obvious that let's try. Oh, these are.
There it is again. Shh. Hello. Air conditioner. No, it was like.
Unfiltered.
Oh, yo, I look like a YouTube guy. Yeah, yo, this video is sponsored by Metanoise, Metanoiz. I got my brother over here, y'all.
New top 5 short.
I wish it did both of us, though. Nah, I don't think it does. Oh, it does. Bro, you look like Michael Phelps.
Okay, move ahead.
But why I look like the weed dealer from Harold and Kumar. Oh, bro, you do. Bro, I'm not your bro. Oh, that like button, hit that subscribe button. What the f was that? I don't know, bro. That sounded mad close, too. Like, what the f was that? I'm f***ing shaking, bro. Hello? There it is again. Shh. Hello? Air conditioner. No, it was like...
As Kadam tries to filter out on their cute little dog Tempo, they hear an odd, unexplained sound coming from the living room. Then suddenly the guys hear the loud footsteps of something charging towards them. Whatever it is knocks the camera right out of Kadam's hand and onto the floor. Now, the brothers' YouTube channel is dedicated to their music and podcasts. None of the videos on their page have anything to do with the paranormal. So, what do you think happened here?
No.
Did the twins capture real paranormal activity on camera? Did Little Dog Temple already feel that something was off even before the brothers did? Let me know.
There it is again.
Let me stop this
Hello?
real quick.
No, it was like
sharing and come back to you guys for a second. That is definitely, it sounded like feet behind the camera. Now, what I'm going to do is actually bring up a video for you guys that I've shown before that's very popular. It's actually of somebody getting woke up in the middle of the night and something's in their basement, slamming the door, and then something runs up the stairs. This one is one of my favorite, very, very possible real ones out there. So give me 1 second to bring this video up.
Yeah, I think I've seen this one before. And that last one with the twins, clearly they were just messing around. They set it up.
Yeah, I apologize about those. I thought
No, it's good. It's good to look at the, while you're bringing that up, I'll just tell this story. Do you know how, so if you work for the Secret Service and you're into like figuring out if money's counterfeit or not, the first thing they do for the first 6 months is they make them handle real money all day long, all day long, all day long. They're feeling the real thing. So the minute that their hands touch the fake thing, they just intuitively know what the fake stuff feels like.
Right.
And we're kind of doing the opposite here. Is like, we're looking at the fake stuff. I keep bringing them on because all it does is when we hit that gold in the real one, and if it's the one I think you're bringing up, I've seen that one before too, and I think it's very, very genuine.
Yeah. This is it, and this is one of my very favorite, very, very possible real ones of something being caught here. So let me play this one, guys. This gives me the willies, what's about to happen.
Hello?
Oh my God!
I mean, I'm going to play it one more time, but my hairs on my body just stood up from that one. You can hear feet running on the stairs coming up at him.
Hello?
Oh my God!
Yeah, I mean, wow. That one for me is definitely a very, very possible yes.
Yes, yeah, that one creeped. That one, the only thing I don't like about it is I want to keep going. I want to know what happens next.
Right.
Yeah, it is super scary. I think that one, I believe something's happening there.
Yep.
That I agree. Cal, time to move on that. And you want to know what? It's actually one of the reasons I believe it is why I didn't believe the one with the two twin brothers was the dog.
Yeah, I was going to say that while I was playing, but I didn't want to interrupt.
The dog that's how a dog responds to paranormal activities, supernatural activities. You know your dog's alarm bark. It sounds if you know your dog, it's a different sound. I got a dog sleeps out in my front yard, and I can tell in the middle of the night if she's just barking at a raccoon or she's barking at something that's really, really upsetting her.
I would too, Josie, for sure.
Me too, Josie.
Yeah,
I almost stayed watching it.
And he ran because he felt threatened. It can't, something was
charging up the stairs
at him. The door gets slammed shut. That is what happens next. Oh, you've seen it, BJ? There's more? Okay, so he apparently slams the door. He's so scared. Um,
Yeah, that's a terrifying video. I don't
I
care.
agree 100%. Let me see something here. I want to see what is. Let me bring this down so it's not maxed anymore. And there are a couple more here that are different under the same title. So let me come back here and share this. I'll run the next one, guys. Hold on one sec.
He was grabbing a late night snack, but when he turned off the lights, this happened. A haunting video was uploaded by a man named Isaac Tapia, where he explains that one night while he was in his room, he went downstairs to grab a snack, but as he turns off the kitchen lights and makes his way back to his room, this happened. One of his dogs named Eva can be heard saying hola as Isaac freaks out and runs out of there. He was grabbing a late night snack.
All right, let me come back here. I mean, for me, that one is not very, I don't know. It's kind of been, he said the dog looks at him strange. I mean, how do we know what the dog was?
Well, something spooked him.
Yeah.
I did get the vibe that he thought something was behind him. Like he gets
your gut does tell you.
Yeah, he went flying up those stairs for an old man.
Right. Yeah. Unreal estate agent says just instinct for survival.
Yeah. I've hustled into the next room and did a quick turnaround, see what was behind me. That was the vibe I was getting. Might have been nothing, but I believe that man was spooked. I didn't see anything. And then, when he called the dog's name and the dog jumped up and came running after him, like, I don't want to be in this room either.
Dogs, again, animals, they're not going to lie. They know when something's supernatural or weather related or earthquake or, they are turned on. They have, I don't even want to say sixth sense. They're like above that.
Yeah, they're in tune to things around them for sure.
BJ has a dog, one of the cutest dogs ever, by the way. Cassie Joe doesn't bark at our ghosts. She just watches and stares at it as it walks through. You know why she doesn't, BJ? Because you guys you've had this stuff going on around you since you were a kid. And since you don't react, the dog doesn't react, I would imagine. I mean, that's just my thought. I don't know.
Yeah.
Carol says, I think I saw something on the left. I'll run it one more time for you guys. Let's see. You might have caught something.
He turned off the lights. This happened. A haunting video was uploaded by a man named Isaac Tapia, where he explains that one night while he was in his room, he went downstairs to grab a snack, but as he turns off the kitchen lights and makes his way back to his room, this happened. One of his dogs named Eva
that was another dog.
No, on the left.
Isaac freaks out and runs out of there.
Something kind of peeks into
He was
shot.
grabbing a late night snack.
Okay, here.
When he turned off the lights,
this
happened. A haunt room.
Like a
he
white
went downstairs
little
to grab a snack,
hand
turns
or
off the kitchen.
Something. It's
his way back to his room.
Okay, so where exactly again?
When the dog kind of takes off to go up the stairs.
Hold on. It's not showing. Hold on. Let me make it bigger. Sorry, guys.
Okay. When at the last minute, look on the very far left of
the little dog.
He was grabbing a late night snack, but when he turned off the lights,
what was that?
This happened.
Is it above the dog?
No, it's to the left of the screen, right where where the
right
white
here.
cursor. Yeah.
Yeah, there's another dog.
Oh, I didn't know there was two dogs. I thought it was just
one. Yeah, why?
One of his dogs.
You saw its tail.
Yeah. I guess there were 2 dogs. I thought there was only 1 dog in the room.
Yeah, see its head right there, and then it walks through, and then you
Yeah.
see its butt.
It's the
Yeah,
second dog.
right.
Yeah, that caught my eye. I didn't realize. I thought there was only 1 dog in the room. That's why it's better to have 2 people look at these things together.
That's right.
Together we make one decent brain.
You're right. You're right. All right, here's another one here, guys. I like these ones in the dark. Hold on a
There's
second.
a belief that there's a portal at
Let me share this. Is it showing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
the top of the stairs here. Is that true?
No, it's not.
How many of you are there? A lot.
8?
A lot.
I thought I heard 8.
So are there things other than spirits
They're
up here?
using a
Any
ghost
animals?
box.
What else is up here aside from spirits? Cats.
Oh, you know
Cats. There's a belief that there's a portal at the top of
So if anybody doesn't know, I'll just say this real quick. If you watch some of the ghost shows out there, they use equipment that's made for doing this. And one of the things they use, they call it a ghost box or a spirit box. And supposedly the mindset is that if there's a being, a paranormal being of some type, that they are able to utilize these things and make some type of comment, or they ask questions, how many of them are you? And they'll say something. It's usually only 1-word answers.
the stairs here. Is that true?
No, it's not.
Oh, that was more.
How many of you are there? A lot.
8?
A lot.
I thought I heard 8.
Okay,
So
so
are there
they're
things other than
using.
spirits up here?
Sorry, guys. They're using a different one. There's also one that normally there's background noise in it. Either it makes weird kind of sounds or white noise from, say, a radio that's not on a channel. Hers doesn't have it. So those you can actually hear whole sentences.
Any animals? What else is up here aside from spirits? Cats.
Oh, you know
Cats. There's a belief that there's a portal at the top of the stairs here. Is that true?
No, it's not.
How many of you
I think
are
that
there?
was it. So not
Yeah.
very.
I mean,
Not
the bottom line is you got to have 100%
truth.
faith in their little ghost box, which I do not.
Right. I
Hey,
agree.
I was scrolling back looking at these comments while you were loading that, and
Ghost runs up.
on that previous one with the dogs,
Yeah.
Lisa Ray commented the creepiest part of that video is that the camera tracks him walking across the room. And I was like, that's a really good point. That should be a stationary security camera. Why did
Yeah.
the camera move and follow them across the room, follow him across the room like that?
That is a good point. Good job, Lisa Ray.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, because I understand that there's security cameras will follow action, but the way the camera moves was like a camera operator camera movement.
Here,
He was
go
grabbing a
back
late
to
night
it.
snack.
I'm going to where's the sound? I want to pause. I want to get rid of the sound though.
But when he turned,
There it is. So let me move it forward a little bit. You know what? The way that it moves, though, it had a tiny little jump in it. I think he just has one that moves
Yeah. Yeah.
because they do have them.
Yeah. Those do exist.
Right.
But it's an interesting observation.
No, I agree 100%. Let's
I'm having
see.
a blast, Matt, by the way. This is fun.
Thank you.
I'll do this as long as you want me to.
Brother, man, I'm having a great time with you here.
I feel honored to be here, buddy.
I'm honored to have you. And you know what? This is a new format I started a little over a month ago because I wanted everybody to be included. I wanted this to be kind of like a night together, that a couple hours that we can all hang out and give our opinions and laugh and get freaked out and just check out some stuff and just be together. And it's really, doing well. Everyone seems to enjoy it. So I love having you.
Camera, what? I can't believe this, man.
Ghost runs up the stairs caught on
Let's
camera.
try and
What?
hear where the sound's coming from.
I can't believe this, man.
I mean,
Ghost runs up the stairs caught on camera. What?
I mean, what do you guys think about that one? Do you think that one was hoaxed? Obviously because of the one we watched that's the most popular and most viral on the internet, people are going to try to hoax these.
Right.
That one kind of seemed
A
hoaxy
little,
to me.
yeah. I mean, it's really easy to take a shot of a staircase, look away, look back to the staircase, and then throw in sound of someone running upstairs. It's very easy to do.
I agree 100%. And Josie Nebby, ghosts don't scare me. The living do. Yeah, when we're out, we talked about, we're going to have protection and things like that because, yes, the paranormal for sure. But after the thing that happened to me when I was 14, 100%, I'd rather have a person bothering me than that. But normally in those situations, man, you want to make sure of the humans first. And then if the paranormal starts messing with you, you can get out of Dodge. Yeah. So Carol says, I used to watch this guy all the time. It's real. Okay. I am questioning that video right there. Everyone's, has the ability, their opinions are respected. My personal opinion, I don't know. I didn't really buy that one.
Yeah. Again, it's for me, I'm looking for videos that just would be really hard to disprove. It's like the one with the kid playing with another kid.
Mm-hmm.
If it's real, it's terrifying, but it's just as easy to believe that there's two kids playing there.
Right.
That one on the stairs, I could believe. Hey, if I'm going to believe the other guy, super scary one, some ghost running up the stairs, why couldn't that guy someone be running up the stairs? It's just that I know how easy. I think it'd be way easier to fake that.
I agree. Bring the camera. So they're talking about Hellier in the chat, and BJ's going to bring like a thermal camera. David has a FLIR, which is awesome. So it'll be really cool.
We're going to bring all the toys we can dig up.
Absolutely. I want to do something real quick, but bear with me for 1 second, guys. I need to check something here real fast. So that's why I haven't been able to do that. Okay. So I've been having problems with doing something for my members, and I think possibly I can do it. Let me try something real quick. So I've been trying. So you can gift memberships to your. Oh no, sorry. That is the member video. I didn't mean for that to play. You can gift to your people, and I can't seem to do it yet. So I'm trying, guys. I promise you I will figure this out because I can give out at least 10 of those a month, and I want to give them out.
I want one.
Right. Absolutely. I'll give it to you. I'm trying to figure it out here. So give me guys a little time here. Let me put something else up here for you. All right, here's another one. Let me put this up. Let me put this in for you guys. All right. Here we go. All right. I'm going to pop up. Are these real videos? So top 10 cryptids caught clearly on camera. So let me put this one on for you guys. I'm going to come back and share it real quick, and we'll pop in and see what this one's all about. Hopefully it is decent.
Footage of a large, broad-shouldered figure moving through the trees was captured right up close. A massive predator swims just beneath the surface, dragging a bloated cow carcass through the water.
We've seen
and
this
on
one.
Navajo land in Arizona, a strange figure was
That's
caught
a
on
person.
camera. Locals say it matches stories that go back generations. These are cryptids caught clearly on camera in 2025. Well, you wanted clear footage of a cryptid. Here it is. It's not often we get supposed Sasquatch footage this clear and up close. Usually these videos are shot from a distance and the creature is almost impossible to make out. I know I say this almost every time I show a Bigfoot video.
Wait, real quick. Let me go back for 1 second. Taz, I mean, what's your opinion on this one? I think it's 100% real.
Well, that's the classic one. That's the one that's back from the 70s. I mean,
there's still people that doubt it.
I don't doubt that one. You know, I have a lot of conversations. Obviously, like we've said before, Carol Ann and Anthony are my family. We get into really deep, intense conversations about all sorts of stuff. And you know, I live in a world. My world's big enough for Bigfoot to be in it. And yeah, this I've always believed this one back from the 70s.
Right.
Yeah, I got no problem with this one. And again, I don't want to go in all kinds of crazy philosophical and theoretical discussions about Bigfoot origins and what they are, but yeah, I absolutely believe this one in particular from way back in the day. There's just so many sightings coming from all kinds of different places and all kinds of different people, and yeah, I think Bigfoot is definitely a real thing.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. You know, and I'll bring the video up after we watch some of this one. There's one that came, two out there actually. One's from the 90s of this gentleman that caught one. He had a lifelong goal to do it, and he caught a male, and you can tell it's real. Then there's another one that's newer of this father and son in Russia that catch one, and it's running like a gorilla on the ground. So you know, just real quick on this one, they've done improvements to this, the Patty film, and Anthony, Mr. In Between, is saying this is 100% real. Agreed. Yeah. And they brought it up real clear and improved it, and they show muscles moving. There's like on the one right, I think it's the right quadricep, and there's like a part of the muscle that was damaged. It's like swollen. You know, you can see, you know, everyone thinks that you can tell the face where the mouth is and everything from this video. You can't. When you look at the improved video, the mouth is actually way further down, and it's just real. You can see back muscles and gluteal muscles moving when she's walking. So
you want to know, and all of that, I agree with all of that. And one of the things that I like most about this one, I mean, and I think it might even come out in the 60s. I think someone said that in the chat. But one of the things I love about it is Bigfoot's so cavalier. You know, there's this attitude of like, yeah, I got nothing to hide from you. You are insignificant to me. I'm just going to keep on keeping on. You know, the intention is, to me, is what feels so genuine. It's the intention of the creature.
I agree. 100%.
And I saw this when I mean, yes, I'm a dinosaur myself, but I saw this for the first time. I was a little kid. It had already been around for a long time, and I just, from the jump, I was like, yep, that's real. And this is in an era when, video cameras were not coming.
Right. Oh, for sure.
Almost
Absolutely.
impossible to make out. I know I say this almost every time I show a Bigfoot video, but understand that I sift through a lot of garbage, and I just don't bother putting most of these videos on lists
Yeah,
like
look
this
how
because
good
these
the
videos
AI
aren't
is
meant to
getting
put you
now.
to
That's
sleep.
what's
Although if you use
upsetting
them for
about us
that, I'm not
doing
offended. Close
research.
your eyes, go back to bed. Is this video genuine though? I mean, how can I say for sure? I do like it, I'll say that. There's more going on here than a monkey suit from Party City. This thing looks to have some bulk to it. There's color variation in the fur. If it is a hoax, I think it's pretty well done. Well, this is a freaky piece of footage. Not only is there a massive dead cow floating through the water,
There is
there's
a
something under it. I'm gonna
gigantic,
guess
it
that
looks like an
something was
alligator
involved
to
in the
me.
death of the cow. I mean,
Gigundous.
good lord, look at the size
And look
of
at how
this
close
thing.
the
There's a
girl is
full-on
to it.
dinosaur swimming in this river. Of course, this is a croc or a gator. I couldn't actually find where this video was filmed, but the thing is an absolute beast. I know, very insightful of me. Take a look at
Very
this
freaky.
strange photo.
This
Picture
is
was snapped on Navajo land between
interesting.
cornfields and Greasewood, Arizona. Been making the rounds on social media lately. According to the person who shared it, her aunt snapped the
I've
picture at
seen
the
this.
end of a small canyon after hearing weird noises while tending livestock on her property. There's not much more info about it, other than
All right, I'm going to pause this one here. This is someone that I have seen and that a lot of people think is 100% legitimate because of where it is. It's on Indian Reserve, and it just, I don't know. Can it be fake? Of course. It's just from the situation that it was taken in, hearing screams and things like that, and then later seeing that where they are. I don't know. It looks real to me.
Well, and I'm just going to jump in real quick. They're already going to get a bunch of points toward being believable to me because I grew up a lot of formative years in New Mexico, and I did a lot of work with my father on Navajo lands. And let me tell you what, we saw some very terrifying things out there. So, but if you say, "Oh, it happened on Navajo land," I'm going to pretty much just give you the benefit of the doubt from the jump. I
Right.
saw some chupacabras out there. Yeah. So, anyways, weird stuff happens on Native American lands. That's all I'm going to say for that.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody's opinion. Let's get it for this one. You and I haven't been on screen for a while. What's up, brother? Oh, guys, tell me when I leave a reaction up here. Josie Nebby, interestingly enough, is a Native American, and she. What'd she say here? It says on the Navajo res, I believe this. So, she has seen a lot of very strange things. In fact, her and I are going to have a long talk privately with her children to go over some stuff soon. Yeah, man, I don't doubt anybody in the Navajo ranches or other Indian reserves. They see so many strange things. You guys saw what did you say, a skinwalker?
Well, they call them chupacabras down there.
Oh, okay. Well, those are two different things, obviously.
Yeah.
Did you see one? You saw one?
I saw them on a couple of different occasions. And because I saw them on the on outside of Gallup, New Mexico. I saw him with my dad when he was working on a hospital there. He was a subcontracting engineer, HVAC guy, and I was a teenager. I was working for him, earning money for the summer,
Mhm.
and we working late. We saw it. I saw a creature, dark figure, red eyes. I'm like, Dad, what's that over there? He's like, yeah, I see it too. Just get in the truck, And we jump in the truck and go speeding away, and it comes after us at a high rate of speed, and you can just see the red eyes coming up after you. And again,
Oh, really?
no video, no nothing. This was long before the internet, let alone cell phones. But yeah, so and then another time in New Mexico, north of Santa Fe, and this is I don't know if people know what Zozobra is in Santa Fe, where they burn the old man gloom. But when I was in college, a bunch of us, after we went to the Zozobra burning event, we went out into Diablo Canyon to just mess around, look at the stars, and it's a very high walled canyon, and it's really cool. Of course, this was a long time ago too. The stars were super bright. It looked like a paintbrush of stars overhead, and so it's this really rocky canyon with high walls, and we're down in it. There's no water; it's just rocks, and suddenly we see multiple red eyes kind of looking at the edge of the canyon, and we're in the bottom. And there was one set, and there was two sets, and there were four sets. They started coming down into the valley, and we just ran for our lives. There's six of
So,
us.
well, I want to say this too. Even if you had a camera, dude, if what happened to me and my friends was say in this era, what we saw, there's no way anyone's thinking about a camera
Right.
when something like that is in front of you, which is why most people don't get footage. So I
Right.
saw this because you are absolutely wowed and in shock, and reality breaks for you, and the last thing you're going to think of is your camera. You're looking at something you never thought you would have.
Right.
So what did you see the physical attributes of this thing?
Yes.
What was it like?
It could run on two legs or run on four.
That's extremely interesting with that one.
And uh, there's images on the internet of chupacabras. I've seen some pictures that are like, yep, that's exactly what I saw.
Is it the one that like looks reptilian with the things coming
Yeah,
out of its
kind of like
back?
a wolf meets a lizard, spiky back, maybe but like
That's
almost like
interesting
a
you say
razorback
that.
hog, but that's just the back. The body
Right.
itself is four legs, but very skinny, disproportionate long limbs, creepy as hell.
Wow. You know,
And yeah, so I've had my fair share of weird experiences in my life. I've had some lot of weird paranormal ghost experiences, to the point to where it actually encouraged me in my faith. I do a lot of praying, and I and now, since I started praying, these things tend to stay at bay, because I was like, there's a lot of weird stuff in the world, and
oh yeah,
and
very
so
much.
I know I don't have enough protection, so I call on the higher power to keep me safe. That's
Lisa
why I got no
Ray.
problem staying up all night watching videos with you. I don't
No,
feel
I
scared.
love having you. Lisa Ray just bought one of my shirts on the fourth wall, which is the store. Thank you so much, Lisa Ray. I'm so stoked when I see orders come through, and they've been coming through lately because I know people are. When I wear my shirt, people are like, "What's that?" Or "Oh my god, that's such a cool shirt." And I tell them, and hopefully they say they're going to subscribe. And one guy said, "I'm going to buy that right now. I love it. I don't even know what it is." So thank you for buying it. Just a comment real quick. Stacy told me, I think it was last week or the week before, two people tried to buy the coffee mug. There's like three different kinds coffee mugs, and you said you had trouble doing it. Whatever issue was going on, other channels had problems that night too. There's nothing wrong with it. You can get the coffee mugs too. So you're going to see me wearing a lot more merch on the channel too. So thank you. I wanted to comment on the chupacabra thing. There's other people that have made videos or even been big parts of, like Monster Quest and other shows. They show the one, it's like a coyote dog cross, and it's got horrible mange, and they are like, yeah, this is a chupacabra. I never think that it's an animal with mange.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
they're like,
yeah.
yeah, this is a chupacabra. I don't believe that. And now
No,
what you have said, dude, thank you for sharing that.
my pleasure.
Bye, Jojo. Thank you for being here. Sorry, Taz.
No, my pleasure. It's just my pleasure to share. You got to be around people who are going to listen. You don't want to sound like a crazy guy, so I don't share all my crazy stories with just anybody. But you're my brother. I like you.
Thank
I love you.
you. Yeah, same feeling, same here. And like I always say when I started the channel too, This is a safe haven here. No one's going to get made fun of. Nobody got to feel like, I'm afraid to share it. So I appreciate that, brother. All right, let's get back to it.
What else you got?
Claims that the creature was seen again a few days later.
Okay.
The family chose not to go after it. They figured it was best to just leave it alone. Wise. Apparently, stories about
Carol
creatures like
says
this have been told
someone
in
on
the area
YouTube has
for
a pet chupacabra
generations,
named
though.
Nah.
What do you think of this one?
I'd love to see
Only
the pet
explanation that
picture.
I have outside of this being a genuine Sasquatch, of course, is a black bear. There are black bears in Arizona. I'm not sure if they frequent this specific area. If anyone from Arizona can enlighten me in the comments, that would be great. A video from Buenos Aires this week has gotten people talking about possible demons or something strange. Very strange.
I'm not even
This short blurry clip that's been getting shared around quite a bit on social media, at least on the forums I check out, shows what looks like a street or garden in Argentina. Here we can see some sort of bizarre dark figure crawling on all fours toward the camera while a few dogs walk around in the background. The creature seems to have very long spindly limbs, but it's hard to see clearly because it's dark and the video quality isn't really the best. Local news says this happened in the town of Saladillo, and people living there are reportedly scared of whatever it was. Some witnesses have called it demonic and say it has inhuman agility that lets it climb walls and jump. A fighter who didn't want to give his name said that, quote, something was going on. Another witness added, he's something big. He does moves in an impossible way. All of that said in Spanish. Of course, this series of photos were posted to Reddit a couple weeks back by SnakeTree1911, who wrote, I work as a land steward in the northeastern part of the US. Part of my job is reviewing images taken by our game cams. We recently pulled a cam from a fairly remote area, which hasn't been checked in a long time. These images caught my eye. None of the naturalists on our staff could ID this thing. I'm not sure if I believe in cryptids or whatever, but I don't know what this thing is. It's not a deer, it certainly isn't a bobcat, and if it's a black bear, it's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Let me go back real quick. I saw something too. You guys notice, aside from the body shape and everything, it seems, let me move forward.
It's not a deer, certainly isn't a bobcat.
It looks like, unless that's a stick, it almost looks like there's like something like a horn maybe coming off of its head, or it could just be a stick on the tree. I don't know. But what gets me in this picture, and it obviously could be anything, but the eye shine is what grabs me. Yeah. And it's standing up. It's bipedal. It looks like an arm. There's its torso, and I don't know, the eye shine. That's intriguing to me.
But there's only one eye.
Yeah. Well, it looks like the other one's behind the tree right here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about the two blind cyclops?
No.
Neither have I.
Good
one.
one.
If it's a black bear, it's the biggest one I've ever seen. I included a daytime photo so you can see that it's not just some weird shaped rock or whatever. I don't know. Let me know what you think. And I will pose that same question to all you fine people watching. What do you think? Did a fisherman just capture footage of the real-life gill man?
Hell?
Apparently a guy was fishing near Barnegat Bay in eastern New Jersey when he saw something poke its head out of the water. He had no idea what he was looking at. The more he looked at it, the thing just kept rising and rising until the whole upper half of its body was out of the water, and it was clear that this was not your ordinary animal. I mean, yikes. How'd you like to be swimming in the water with this thing? I gotta say, this creature looks pretty convincing. Definitely gives me the ick, but there are a couple fun comments that I want to mention as well. One person says, this is BS. If anyone saw that, they'd run, not record for 3 minutes, which, fair enough. I can see where they're coming from there, but someone else responded, it's called a stare down. The person out of fear and the frog out of confusion, hence the term scared stiff. Also a good point, but I really just love that they called this thing a frog. And also someone else commented, this is what happens when people stop eating frog legs. People just love calling this.
All right. What do you guys think? Obviously, with And Carol said skin swimmer. That's funny. Obviously, with AI, it could 100% be AI.
I
But
mean, it could
I
be a great makeup job. I mean,
right
clearly that's the torso of a human being, but it looks, at least it to
camera
me.
moving is intriguing.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a great makeup job for sure. Uh, it's definitely something. Uh, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't.
Carol Ann has a good point. Where's the rest of the footage? I want to see where it goes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Good point.
I mean, if it freaks out, turns around, jumps back in the water, swims away, it'd be more believable.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. BJ says if it wasn't moving, I just stand there recording too. Um,
Yeah.
Lisa Ray, what do amphibians need with mammary glands?
Yeah.
I don't know. That looks like the chest, or I don't know.
Gaia frog. I don't know what frogs you people are looking at, but anyway.
Yeah, it
This
doesn't
next
look
clip
like
was
a
shared
frog.
by Sunny
Maybe
Vader
it's at
on
a nuclear
YouTube.
fallout
The footage.
area.
I'm sorry.
Maybe it's like at a nuclear fallout, 3 Mile Island.
Good point. Good point. And they've gotten some very strange animals in Russia. At it's not Russia. It's right next to Russia. At where they had the what's it called again? The nuclear
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl. Thank you. I always go blank during these. I sound like an idiot. I've got so much on my mind. I'm like my wife and it always says, Matt, your mind's always like squirrel because I'm always changing my thoughts to everything that's going on. So
I
whatever.
wanna bring up something Christy Nicole said in the chat, which I totally agree with.
Sure. Hold
If
on.
that would be makeup, that would be hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of makeup and very, very expensive. She's absolutely right. So, to do a makeup
And what are
something
they
that
getting out
good,
of this?
yeah, for like a 3 minute, clip that may get, a bunch of likes. That's a very
Right.
good point.
Let's see. Unreal Estate Agent says, I used to doubt others after having my own experiences, but after thinking on it, I don't ever have a complete doubt. How can I, after experiencing my own outlandish things? I agree, brother. That's why I would say, unless there's video, people tell me their experience, I can't right off the bat doubt anybody. But when I start interviewing people is when I have alarms for some people go off, and I've gotten pretty good at being able to tell, when certain people are not being truthful with me. But I never let them know.
That's your gifting.
Right.
You're a walking lie detector test.
Well, I'm sure there's people that have fooled me, but you know what? Because of what happened to me when I was 14, I just I know when most people are bullshitting. Unreal Estate Agent. Oh, hi Lisa Aquaman. I feel bad for Jason. Oh yeah, but you know what, guys? Just to let you know, Jason Momoa is not crying. He's actually filming in the new Supergirl movie. He's Lobo, which he was made for Lobo, just like. Yeah, dude. I mean, if anybody's a comic book lover and you know who Lobo is, that is Jason Momoa, 100%. Just like Patrick Stewart was born to play Professor X. Yeah, 100%. All right, let's get back to it. We're getting close to shutting down here soon, guys. So if anybody has any recommendations for a good video, let me know.
Was captured by campers in Clearwater County, Alberta. last month. The uploader had been tearing down their camp when they spotted this large, dark figure lurking in the trees nearby. He managed to quietly capture the thing on camera before it made its way back into the woods. They probably thought it was a bear at first, but after zooming in on the thing with the camera, they probably immediately changed their mind. It seems to be standing upright. Not that bears can't do that, but they usually won't for very long. It looks to me like this is a massive, hairy ape man spying on a couple hikers in the woods. On March 21st, something strange was spotted.
Taz, what'd you think of that last one?
That's a Bigfoot. I mean, that's a Bigfoot for sure.
This one right here.
Yeah.
So I've got to play spoiler just to let you know. I wasn't even going to comment. I've seen the long version of this video.
Oh, was it a costume?
Right here, this is, you can tell it's man-made. And this thing doesn't move. It's stiff as a board. It just goes back and forth. The arms never move. The head never moves. Nothing. And when you get a good look at this, and they do show a better view of it, it's somebody made it. It's man-made.
Yeah, I can see that too. I mean, now that you pointed out, it's pretty obvious. And the only thing is, like we were talking about that one from the 60s, these shoulders are so rounded. And, you know, in the other one, they're not that rounded. They're more defined in a real one.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. And there's a really bad one out there, just to let you know. I'll have to play it one time and I find it. It's like a giant suit, but like the forms look like Popeye-ish, like so big. And the hand is like overturned. And it's stuck in that position, and you could tell it's like plastic and stuff. It's so bad. Run real estate agent Matt, play the scene from Dreamscape where Dennis Quaid and the older guy catch his wife cheating. Have you ever seen that, by the way, Taz?
Yes.
Great movie. I love the part with the snake man as well. Okay, I will play that. I'll play it's odd, that part. It's very odd. But I said, give me a recommendation. Okay, Dreamscape.
Movie was ahead of its time.
Yes, it was. Dennis Quaid, wife cheats on husband. Oh, I don't think that's it. Dennis Quaid.
Do scenes, Dream from Scenescape.
Yeah, scene. There it is. All right, Dreamscape official trailer. Let's see. There's the snake man. He was a good bad guy, the guy in that.
Yeah, Dennis Quaid, great guy.
He made some great. Have you met him before?
Yeah, I worked on Wyatt Earp, not Tombstone, but remember when Tombstone came out and then Wyatt Earp came out?
Yes.
And he was in Wyatt Earp, and I worked on that film. And he
did you really?
Yeah, he's a really great guy. Really great. So, yeah. So
he Unreal Estate Agent says Dreamscape funny dream scene. Okay. I'm looking for it.
Well, for everyone in the chat, if you haven't seen this movie, it's worth going back.
Yeah, it's really wild. I'm not finding it. Funny dream. I wonder if it's a short. Let me look. No, it doesn't even look like they have it in there. I will look one more time for that. Yeah, these aren't even showing it. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to show Let's show the snake man real quick because I'm sure people are getting irritated with me. Speaking about people inside other dreams, me and BJ actually had a couple experiences where we both dreamed dreams where we were in it, and we spoke about it the next day and we didn't know about it. She brought it up to me and we had like, it was really crazy. We're going to make a video about it. So this stuff can happen. The guy, again, the bad guy in this is another guy that can do what Dennis Quaid does, but he is a bad dude and he hurts people in these dreams and in their dreams. And he comes back at the end of the movie. And I'm not going to give away one of the things he does. So let me see here. Videos. There it is. I have it saved right on the spot for you. In a second.
They cut you out because you showed topless.
Yeah, I might have to cut it here. Oh crap.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what the rules are about that. I don't think we're live anymore.
Let me tell everybody what happened.
Must be maybe it was a copyright violation. Can we get back on?
I hope so. Hold on.
Oops.
Yep, there we go. We're back on. So just to let everybody know what went down, and I played that, and when it's over, what's going to happen? It's not going to let me monetize unless I cut that scene out. So I'll have to cut it. It'll say cannot be monetized, and it'll say, and it'll show, and it'll say check why, and I'll click on it, and it'll say copyright infringement. Do you want to cut scene out? And of course I'll say yes. So that's what happened. So guys, I think that is going to be where we end it here tonight. No, we're still not on. Yeah. Oh crap. We're not on. They cut me off.
Can't get back on.
I don't know. Hold on a second here. Shit. I don't think we might be able to. It might be over.
Well, I hope you don't get any hot water over that.
Shit. Let me check something here. That upsets me. I don't see anything yet. It doesn't say anything. There's no notifications.
Oh, wait a minute. I think we're on.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, we're back on?
I think so.
Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, we're back on.
Wow, okay. That was exciting.
Yeah, so just to let everybody know what happened, YouTube must not have been happy that I put a copyrighted movie on the live stream. So I learned,
or maybe it was the boobies. It might have been the boobies.
I think it was because of the boobs. So what I'm gonna have to do, just to let everybody know, and I'm not mad at you on Unreal Estate Agent. I didn't know, so I learned a lesson, and I said it right when they showed the boobs. I hope I don't get in trouble. And then, what'll happen is after the movie's over, I will see my movie in my studio, and it will say that the video cannot be monetized, and then it will give me a ability to check why, and it will say that I used something that was copyrighted, and it'll give me the opportunity to cut that scene out, and I will do that. Trust me. No, I'm not gonna. I just said it, BJ. They'll demonetize the video unless I cut that scene out. And they give you the ability, like a thing pops up and it says remove scene, and it does it for me. So trust me when I tell you it will be cut out from my final video. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry. Uh, I'm glad we didn't have to end the show that way, but we are gonna end here, guys. We're gonna say goodbye. I want to thank everybody who came by tonight, guys who donated. Thank you so much. That was so awesome and thoughtful, and as I always say, guys, if you can't don't I love you guys just as much. Don't feel like you have to donate. But if you do, man, it really means a lot because, as Josie Nebby said in her reason for donating, it's going to a computer fund. And everything, any donations I get here, guys, it goes to the channel. So I'm going to be actually starting like a PayPal thing, and I have also on here, guys, in the description, you can donate right to a Venmo or a Cash App. I have a PayPal I'll put on here because what happens, Taz, is when people donate that way, YouTube takes 30% of that donation.
Oh, when
So
they do it here in the chat?
yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to specifically set it up so you guys can donate right through. And if you do, just let me know you donated. You know, like I said, in the description, there's a Venmo and a Cash App with the tag on there. If you guys ever want to donate and not have YouTube take 30% away from what you're donating, I guess I should have explained that sooner. It makes right now, thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Taz, um, absolute blast with you, brother.
I've had so much fun. It's
I'm
been
glad you
real.
did.
It was an honor to be here, and
Thank you.
I want to tell you that I so totally support your channel.
Thank you.
I think your spirit of community is awesome. The fact that you not just your community, but you have an integrity about sharing with other YouTube communities and then coming together as an even bigger group, and that's a beautiful thing.
Thank
That's
you.
kind people getting together with kind people. I always say water seeks its own level. And if you're kind, you're going to find kind people, and you are.
Thank
So
you.
I'd be happy to come back. Everyone in the chat's been a blast and warm and welcoming, and I'm just really glad that I got to be here. It feel like a real privilege.
I appreciate that, man, what you said, and I'm glad you enjoyed it and had a good time. I was worried. I was like, I hope he likes it, and because you never know if anybody is gonna dig that. So I appreciate that very much.
I'll look at any video. Yeah, it's just it's been my whole life. It's working in this industry and working with videos and storytelling and the whole bit. I just feel honored and welcome to be a part of it.
Thank you. And BJ just said Matt is, well, thank you, BJ. Matt's the best. And we hope that you do come back, Taz. And he will, trust me, because he said he would. And I will be asking him to be a regular here, everybody.
Anytime you want me.
Thank you.
I'll make it
Thank
happen.
you. I appreciate it. See you guys later. Bye, Carol Ann. Guys that are leaving. BJ is throwing up addresses, YouTube channel addresses, guys. Make sure you also go to Al13's, go over to BJ's. She has hers. As I always say, she is a author and illustrator. She's written a bunch of books, and she also has a coloring book she just came out with. For kids, a Bigfoot coloring book. Make sure you go over there and check that out and support BJ. We just had Al13's up. Make sure you go over there and support hers. I see Josie Nebby's. Hold on. It's so hard to get the thing to stop sometime. I'm trying, Josie. BJ, put Josie's back on. Just share it real quick at the bottom here so I can share it. And you guys, all of these, BJ and Al13 and Josie Nebby, please make sure you go over there, hit subscribe and like and the notification bell. That helps absolutely phenomenally. That's what keeps us on, guys. A real estate agent said, I found it. Dreamscape funny scene. Let's see. Here it is right here. Thank you, BJ. She's the best moderator. I've had other people through the last 2 years. I've had my chance. She is like the Terminator of moderators. I don't even have to ask her to throw stuff up, man. She throws it up. Guys, go support Josie's as well. BJ's, Al13's. Appreciate if you also go over to the in between if you're not already. I'm sure you are. Theirs is huge. If you're not, go over to Carol Ann and her husband Anthony is behind the scenes working on everything. They do an amazing job over there, and make sure you subscribe to them. Subscribe to my buddy Josh Nanokio and What Lurks Beneath. He has over 1 million subscribers. I'm sure you are. Donovan Dredd, another friend of mine, subscribe to him. He just released a new video about me, Ohio man, shocking confession. I shouldn't have survived that night. Check it out. It just came out. It's Donovan telling my experience himself, which he is unbelievable doing it. So if you guys go to any of these channels and you're not subscribed, please do me a favor. Always say Matt at Planet 412 sent me. I'm a new subscriber. I would appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for everything. And again, Taz, brother, thanks, brother. I just have to do the niceties at the end of the night. You're welcome, everybody. Josie, thank you, and everybody else. New videos coming quick. I know I keep saying it. I'm done promising when, but I've got like 6 different videos that are like 95% done. I'll definitely be having the one from the Youngstown Steel Mill is getting done as we speak. I have a short coming out tomorrow on that one. And thank you, everybody. Taz, hold out for me a second in the green room. I appreciate you, brother.
No worries. I'm not going anywhere.
Everybody, thanks again. Have a good night. I appreciate every one of you. Let me put this.